Hi, this is Swati Wag again, and today we are going to do searches in MEDLINE. Now, what is MEDLINE? It is the journal subset of PubMed. What do I mean by that? PubMed includes books, conference papers, reports, everything. The whole, all kinds of literature is available there. But in MEDLINE, only the journal literature is available. So that makes it easier for you to search because you get less records to look through, to sift through, to find the information you need. So MEDLINE is something you could do. And the other advantage is that in MEDLINE, you can use natural language search, that the keywords that you come with, you don't have to translate into medical subject headings, because there is the capability in the system, in the software, to make sure that you get everything. And then once you have found one article that you really like and is exactly what you wanted, then you can click on it and look at the medical subject headings that it is listed under. So it makes it easier to go back to PubMed and use these medical subject headings to do the search. Now, dermatology and diet or nutrition are very simple concepts, but as you go on in your career, you will have multiple concepts to search for in one package. So in that case, or if for the same search we had said dermatology in children, or then there is an age group of children between newborns or between the ages of 1 and 5. So you can, or also you can limit it to the elderly, that's 65 and above. And so there are variations. You can do your search more focused in MEDLINE because it's all journal literature, and then it's a little easier to use. Okay, you can play with PubMed and MEDLINE yourself and then decide which one you prefer. But for me, it's always going to be PubMed because that has the best output in terms of the records that you get. Okay, so with that, here is the screen that I showed you before. We are going to the libraries page, and as before, I'm going to go to databases and click on the W to go to the Web of Science. So Web of Science is here. Now, what is the Web of Science? The Web of Science is a unique index because it uses citations. If an article has cited some references and also somebody else has used that piece of work in their research later on in time, that's a cited statement. So you get cited and citing, and it's indexed. The other databases do not do that on regular term, and this came about from shepherdization in the legal fields, where lawyers had to use case studies or case law to find out the precedent for some decisions that were made by the courts. So this is an important database to search, but here we are going to go only to MEDLINE, and I'll explain how to do that. Okay, so this is regular, this is just saying that you are a member of the Benedictine University community. So you're a student or a staff or faculty, and this is the screen you will get. And same like before, right? There's only one difference. In Web of Science core collection, click on the down arrow and choose MEDLINE. So you're limiting your search to only MEDLINE. It tells you the search in MEDLINE, right? Now in this, I'm going to put my topic as diet, and I'm going to put that asterisk, the same as before, which says new different spellings, dietitian, diets, dietary, that will be included, or nutrition, right? Nutritional, nutrients, that will be here too. So I'll have to, if I want nutrients, I'll have to do this, take out the on and do this. So I should get everything on nutrition there, right? Then I add another row, and then I put in my term, the other one, which is dermatology. I did that before, so it'll save me time typing. Skin diseases or manifestations, right? And then I'm going to say search, okay? And remember here too, if I get too much, I can remove this and put the title field, and then I can do the search, so I get a limited set. So here we go. I will do the search. I get 1102, and just like before, I'm going to do, I want to limit to only current 5 years, okay? And then I'm going to say refine. And once I get the refine, I will get 258 results for MEDLINE, okay? And you can look at some of this evidence knowledge gaps in next steps. Dermatitis, incontinence and dermatitis, there is a relationship, and it claims that it can control it through diet therapy. So now we are going to look at, remember I said it gives you the mesh terms, it gives dermatitis, diagnosis, and under therapy, that's why, but we want diet therapy, we just don't want therapy, right? So we are not going to look at this, but this is an example how you can find the best for your search. Now here, if at all I want to go back and say, okay, I can refine results here. I can say I want only diet therapy. So I'll put diet therapy and bracket. So I want that as a phrase, diet therapy. So I'll put it in quotes, and then it will be, and then I'll say search. And I get 20 results, right? So that's much more precise. And then, so now I'm going to look at powerful tool in dermatology. You might not find everything. Again, the square brackets means it's in a foreign language, which we can avoid by putting it here too, but that's okay. Cystic fibrosis presenting severe quasi-ocular dermatosis. This is nutritional treatment, so that seems like a good one. And like I said, this is a young infant, right? So there is a lot of, you can look at it. Now this one seems good, if at all you were looking at babies, but you may not be looking at babies. Maybe you look at adolescents for acne or something. So you put those terms in and do the search. It's basically being more precise depending upon what you are looking for with the keywords, okay? And here I will find what it is, and then it will give me mesh terms, right? Mesh qualifies: cystic fibrosis complications, diet therapy, dietary supplements, edema, humans, etiology. So what it's saying is, under cystic fibrosis, the condition, the skin condition, there is diet therapy as a qualifier. Those subheadings that we talked about earlier in PubMed 2, those are also called qualifiers. So if you use cystic fibrosis, the disease, and then put the / and put diet therapy, that should work too, okay? So it gives you a better understanding of what you can do. The next thing I want to show is how many times citation network in Web of Science. Like this one, this is, what year is this? 2019 published. And it is cited 2 times in the database, okay? So you can click on these and look at who has cited that. Irritable child, there are 10. I mean, there's only 1. And then there are 13 cited references. That means these are the ones at the end of the article. And this is severe childhood malnutrition. That is something Nature Reviews is a big journal. So you can look at this one, and then if it is full text, you can get it, or you can get it full text from publisher or one of these. Okay, this is like free accepted article from repository. That means there are now certain government organizations that have put these so-called proofs of our journal articles on their website, because once it's taken up by the publisher, copyright prevents them from putting it on a database unless you pay for it. Now this freely accepted, this is free. So if you want to look at just the text of it, this is a good place to look at it. I don't think we take this journal because Nature publications are very expensive and we cannot afford them. Now this is citation. This article from 2017 has been cited 93 times. If this is something that you like, you click on it and then click on these citations. Okay, and you can select from the 93. So from 1 you are going to look at 93 citations, see if you like them. So it's a good way of expanding your search in forwards in time, cited, right? And this is the ones that they have used as references. There's 225 of them, which is a good bibliography for you to see what has been published on the topic of childhood malnutrition. Okay, and then there are 225, and I would assume this will be on skin or dermatological parts of the let me see where it is, gives for email address is there, journal Nature reviews. Okay, so this one doesn't have the PubMed response, but that's okay. You can use the severe childhood malnutrition or whatever and then go back and search in PubMed, but that's not essential. You can look at it here. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I have to do this. So this is, and the other part of something that I was going to tell you about this is, if you register here and then you sign into this database, you can select all the articles that you want from this database and put it in a bibliography that will be there forever till you delete it. So when it comes time to writing your report or your research paper, then it'll be easy for you to put it together. Okay, and that is one of the, but for that I can't do it here right now because you need to set an appointment with me to look it up, to show you how to do it, because it takes a little time. Because you see, there is something called, if I like this one, whatever I like, right? Suppose I like this one and this one. I'm just choosing it randomly, but you're going to look at the abstract or choose some kind of a criteria which you need to put it in your bibliography. So I'm going to say add to marked list. Okay, and that means add it to marked list. And then here I'm going to look at my marked list, and I get these 3 that I wanted, and then I can export it in whatever format I want. I can send, there is a software called EndNote, which is on this database for free. So if you go there and if you register, then you can go to EndNote online. That's where you go. And then my name is already there, so I'm going to say sign in. And then it will, because I have registered, and then it will, and I'll say yes, I want to do this, export. I'm going to look at these that are in MEDLINE 49. That's from a previous search, but that doesn't matter. I had done them here. So there it is, psoriasis, comorbidities, and mutual influence and sport. So you can look at this. There's a ketogenic diet on psoriasis patients, and then look at it or something like that. But this will be in my system forever till I say delete it. Okay, that's the advantage. So when you're writing your paper, there's also a software that you can look at called Cite While You Write, which is available here. But doesn't matter, I'm not going to do that now, but if you need it, it's always available and I can walk you through it. Okay, that is the tutorial on Web of Science and MEDLINE. And don't forget, on the first page, on the search page itself, you have to click this and select MEDLINE. Otherwise, it's going to search in all these databases which you don't need. Okay, you just need MEDLINE. Okay, that's about it. Thank you and good luck, and please get in touch with me if you need anything. I hope this research guide helps you a lot in your coursework. Thank you for listening. Bye.